Hello everyone and welcome to BuzzIt, the first game show where you can find your JCU degree seekers and your study abroad students fighting question after question. We will find who is going to win the second episode of BuzzIt. But first, let me introduce you our contestants. On the degree seeker side, we have Martina.
Hi everyone, I'm Martina and I'm 20 years old and I'm majoring in communication.
Welcome Martina, and on the study abroad student side, we have Rami.
Hello everyone, I'm Rami, I'm 21 years old and I'm studying philosophy and history.
Welcome Rami. So we can start with the game, and the first section is the 5-second rule. So we can start with the 5-second rule. Guys, the rules are really simple. I'm gonna ask you a category and you have to list me 3 things about that category in 5 seconds. And just after you tell me the 3 things, you can press the button to stop the timer. Are you ready, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's start. Rami, you have to tell me 3 Italian cities.
Roma, Firenze, e Sicily.
Perfect, Rami. Right on time. So, Martina, here's your question. You have to tell me 3 American female singers.
Beyoncé, Adele, Rihanna.
Okay, Martina. So, Rami, you have to list me 3 things you would bring to the beach.
Shorts, surfboard, sunscreen.
Perfect. Martina, it's your turn. You have to tell me 3 JCU campus names.
Guarini, Tiber, Corsini.
Perfect. Rami, you have to list me 3 ocean names.
Pacific, Atlantic, and seas count, Mediterranean Sea.
Perfect. You're on fire, guys. So, Martina, it's your turn. You have to tell me 3 carbonara ingredients.
Pasta, guanciale, flour.
Perfect, Martina. So, Rami, you have to tell me 3 Roman soccer players.
Timiti, Tabori, and Napizza.
I don't know what you said, but I think it's correct. So, Martina, you have to tell me 3 French-speaking countries. I'm sorry, Martina,
No,
time's
no.
up. So, Rami, here's your question. You have to tell me 3 discos in Rome.
Voodoo,
I'm sorry, Rami, time's up.
Voodoo.
So, the last question. Martina, you have to tell me 3 Roman emperors.
Tullio Stilio, Marco Antonio.
I'm sorry, time is up, Martina. So that was basically the 5-second rule, and it's time to answer the multiple choice question. So it's time for Guess the One. So guys, the rules are really simple. You have to answer the questions and you have 4 choices. So Rami, let's start with you. Which is the capital of Nicaragua? Choice A, Managua. Choice B, Granada. Choice C, San Pedro Sula. Choice D, León.
D, Leon.
So your choice is D, Rami, and your answer is
Leon.
wrong. I'm sorry. Managua is the capital of Nicaragua and it's the largest city of Nicaragua, and its estimated population is about 1 million people in the metropolitan area. So Martina, it's your turn. Which is the film with the highest grossing in 2019? Choice A, Aquaman. Choice B, Glass. Choice C, Captain Marvel. Choice D, Green Book.
Capitan Marvel.
Your choice is C, Martina, and the answer is right. Captain Marvel has a total gross of more than $388 million, followed by the movie Us, whose total gross is more than $164 million. However, Avengers Endgame is estimated to gross $2 billion worldwide. So Rami, it's your turn again. Which is the year when Italy joined the First World War? Choice A, 1914. Choice B, 1915. Choice C, 1916. Choice D, 1918.
A. 1914.
So your choice is A, and your answer is wrong. I'm sorry, Rami. Italy joined the First World War a year after its beginning, so in 1915. So Martina, it's your turn. Which is Spotify's most streamed song by a female artist? Choice A, Wrecking Ball. Choice B, Cheap Thrills. Choice C, Havana. Choice D, Work.
Wrecking Ball.
So your choice is Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus, and the answer is wrong. I'm sorry, Martina. The most streamed song by a female artist is Havana by Camila Cabello, and it's the most streamed song and also the first song by a female artist that reached 1 billion streams on Spotify. So, Rami, who is the highest paid footballer? Choice A, Messi. Choice B, Ronaldo. Choice C, Neymar. Choice D, Ronaldinho.
B. Ronaldo.
So your choice is B, Rami, and your answer is wrong. I'm sorry. Messi is currently the highest paid footballer with $111 million earnings, and it's followed by Cristiano Ronaldo with $108 million. I'm really sorry. So Martina, this is your last question. Which city will host the next Olympics Games? Choice A, Madrid. Choice B, Buenos Aires. Choice C, Hong Kong. Choice D, Tokyo.
Tokyo.
And your answer is correct. The next Olympic Games will be hosted in Tokyo from the 24th July to the 9th of August 2020. So guys, this was the Guess the One, and it's time for some trivia. So guys, let's start with trivia. So I'm gonna ask you some questions and you have to tell me the answer and press the button. You have no choices here. So let's start. The first question. Rami, who are the authors of the Communist Manifest?
Karl Marx. And... Ooh, I forgot his name. Karl Marx.
I'm sorry because the answer is partially correct because one of the authors is Karl Marx and the other was Friedrich Engels. I'm really sorry, so Martina, is your question. Who painted the frescoes of the Sistine Chapel?
Michelangelo Buonarroti.
And your answer is right. They were painted by Michelangelo, and one of the most important and famous part is the Last Judgment, and is right over the altar of the Sistine Chapel. Well done, Martina. So, Rami, who is the founder of genetics?
Of genetics? Depends. Some would say God. I say I have no idea.
Perfect. Well, the rest of the people say Mendel, because Mendel is considered the father of modern genetics, and he conducted studies on plants between 1856 and 1863. So, Martina, is your question.
Yeah.
Which is the hottest place on Earth? Well, it's the most obvious answer, but it's not that. The hottest place on Earth is the so-called Death Valley in California, which reached heights of 56.7 degrees in the summer of 1913, and today temperatures reach also 47 degrees. So, Rami, you have still a chance to win. When did Japan attack Pearl Harbor?
1943.
Oh, I'm sorry. Almost. It was the 7th of December 1941.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Martina, where is the Suez Canal?
I don't know the answer, honestly.
Perfect. The Suez Canal is in Egypt and it connects the Mediterranean Sea to the Red Sea. So Rami, it's your chance to win. This is your last question. What's the name of the Kardashians' mother?
Kris Jenner.
And the answer is correct. Kris Jenner, who had 4 children from the first marriage with Robert Kardashian and 2 other children from her second marriage with Bruce Jenner. So Martina, this is your last question of the game. What's the name of the most famous Italian fashion blogger?
Chiara Ferragni.
And your answer is correct. Chiara Ferragni is the most famous Italian fashion blogger and she has 16.3 million followers on Instagram and her estimated net worth is more than 8 million euros. And this was the trivia. So guys, that's a wrap on the second episode of BuzzIt. And the winner of this second episode is Martina! So Martina scored 3 points in the first segment, 2 points in the second section, and 2 points also in the third section. While Rami scored 4 points in the first section, but 0 in the second and 1 in the third. So Martina wins this second episode of BuzzIt. Congratulations, Martina.
Congratulations.
Thank you, everyone.
Yay!
So guys, that's a wrap and we will see you to the next episode of BuzzIt. Thank you.